Saving money. Is it very important to you as a student, and why is it necessary? I'm going to talk about that in a jiffy. Now, the most influential or rich people in the community believe in the power of saving. Little savings, mass saving, or investment, one way or the other. Now, if you are a student and you don't have this financial literacy attached to your education, you will complete school and still be half baked. Why? Because you have not mastered a skill which the school didn't even teach you. That is the power of saving. How should you save? Should you save at the bank, or should you with your, save at your home? There are so many ways of saving. Saving is saving. Saving is a disciplined act. When you are a student and you adapt this strategy, the first thing is that you are thinking of how to become successful. Money itself is not easy to come about. And so, the little, the few that you get from parents, friends, from gigs, and from little assignments, you need to find a strategy, a way to keep all this money saved somewhere so that when you need them, you can quickly run to. Now, why do you have to even learn the act of saving? Saving helps you to compress the years of time of your success. Now, you want to succeed, you want to buy something, you want to run a project. You don't have any cash, you don't have any money saved down. It will be difficult for you to start it up because you don't have any money down and you don't have any startup capital. Don't believe that you are waiting to have about 10,000 USD, 5,000 USD, 6,000 USD before you are going to save. Saving is a disciplined act, and the petty saving that you save will come to compress the longer years you are going to stay to raise that amount of money. That is why the rich keep saving gradually towards a goal. So whether you will save with a bank, you will save at home, or it's a disciplined act that a student need to adapt. If it will take you 5 years to raise 5,000 USD and you are able to save little by little before you complete school, you have compressed the years of time you need to work to get that money. So you see the importance of saving. Saving helps you to compress the longer years of time you are going to work to achieve a money. You need 7,000 USD to start a project, to start a business you have never saved before. It means that you need about 6 to 1 year working months to get that money. But let's say you are in school and you save $10, $20, $50 for a while. It means that when you are even done with school, you have a lot of money down. You don't need to work again because you compress those years into saving. You work yourself on saving, and that will help you. So, as a student, why is it so important? It is important because you need that after school. The school is just a certificate. The certificate will give you job later. But rather the financial literacy, the financial discipline of saving little, even if it is a $10 and you are able to save, bear with me that you are one of the most successful people or students in your class. Because there are a number of students like you who don't like saving, that will never save. And so if you have that discipline act and you can save even $50 at the end of a term, you are far away better than most of your colleagues in class. And that is a shift mindset to success. So it is very important so that you don't have to work a lot of months, a lot of years to make money to start a project or to start something that you deem fit visible. It is important to save to compress the years of time. Another thing also is that the power of saving is that it saves you from borrowing. Saving saves you from borrowing. I was called recently by a friend, and the friend who said that he needed money to invest in his business. He was working and then he was earning a lot of money, but didn't save some of this money. So at the end of the day, he doesn't have much. So now he wants a loan from me. Now, if this guy had been saving well properly, disciplined every month, this student would have been able to save himself from borrowing from me. So now the power of saving is that it saves you from borrowing. 4 years in education, and if you are able to save about 5,000 USD or 4,000 USD, know that you are one of the most disciplined, successful, important people in this world. Somebody with a success shift mind. You can be fortunate and work for a group, a bank, work for any firm and be paid a lot of money in a short while. That is lucky. But what if you are not lucky to work for a firm that will pay you huge sums of money that can speed up your success rate, that can speed up your success rate or the rate at which you want to be successful? What if you don't find such uh, what if you don't find such groups or you don't find such companies to work with? That is why it is important that as it stands now that you are a student, you need to start learning to save, because saving will help compress your years of becoming success into a short time. It will also secondly help you and prevent you from what? Borrowing. It will prevent you from borrowing. It will save you with the little you have, and you don't need to have to go and borrow. Now the third thing also is that saving also helps you to acquire bigger loan and helps you to also build trust with other people. Now, if you want to take money, a loan from a business organization, the first thing they want to be aware is that they are giving their money to someone who is reliable, financially strong, has an education, and won't go and squander their money. The person, the person is able to save money for him or yourself. You need to show some sort of capital at your end. You don't have a collateral, so you have to show some sort of capital at your end. And in doing that, you are able to win that trust from these banks or groups. So saving is very, very, very important. It helps you build trust with certain groups or certain firms, certain banks, and all. So it is very, very important for you to save. All right. So today I only came here to encourage you to gradually learn what's happening here.